Yep. Doing side quest dawntrail. I want to see how many of these I can do. I'd be wary of entering the forest right now if I were you. There's something strange on the loose out there. I saw it with my own eyes. It had an otherworldly look to it, more spirit-like than anything. But when it mentioned for me to follow it deeper into the trees, that's when I knew it meant trouble. I encountered it north of Gorlamagic Grove and west of Blue Eyes Abode. I wouldn't suggest following it, but if curiosity gets the better of you, let me know what you discover. Yep, mic's working. This must be the mysterious spirit Meryl Jaw spoke of. It seems to be searching for someone to follow it. Follow the mysterious spirit and try not to fall behind. This mysterious spirit stops seemingly at its destination. Perhaps it will speak with you now. The spirit says nothing, its gaze fixed upon the bottom of the sea note. Something must be down there. From the suspicious shrub you pull a jade ring, smeared with mud and marked with age. Someone must have dropped it. You no longer feel the mysterious spirit's presence. You should tell Meryl Chow what you discovered. You didn't really follow that spirit, did you? Did you learn anything? Why, this is the ring my grandfather lost. He used to live in Muxatoro Dazud before the village was abandoned. To this day, he remained devoted to the old teachings, including those regarding blessed siblings. He still makes customary offerings of traditional dance by the same sea note too. Perhaps he inadvertently called that spirit forth. Regardless, I'm sure he'll be happy to have his ring back. Thank you, stranger. You're part of the Third Promise's retinue, aren't you? I was glad to hear you express an interest in our ways. Perhaps you'd be interested in learning more about our culture. I could teach you if you'd like. The statues behind me hold great cultural significance to our people. Feel free to ask about anything that catches your interest. We celebrate the birth of healthy, blessed siblings with a new flag. Our hope is to replace the flag before it becomes too tattered. Quite a grand house, isn't it? That's the residence provided by the Artarch. Only fathers of blessed sibling can become Artarch, though I suppose that rule will change before long. The pillar is not technically part of the statue, but that one is carved with images of Mammoth flora and fauna. Abstractly, of course. The head on your left represents Hobingo lineage. You can see a warrior's fierceness in its expression. The color red symbolizes the sun by extension, the land, and by extension the land which blessed siblings must claim for their people. The head on your right represents Bunrewa blood. Its serene expression shows the wisdom of a sage, and the color blue symbolizes both this forest and a vow to protect it. In conclusion, this statue symbolizes the heart of Mammoth, down to the stone it was carved from, the very stone left by Yokoi who ruled these lands long ago. Our predecessors reimagined the structures abandoned here and built the city you see today, creating a future all their own. Unlike their descendants, now shackled to the past, land, and practice that have poisoned Mammoth prospects, I wonder if we are truly capable of change. But no, as our ancestors found their way, so will we, as we seek to discover what we might yet become. I pray you never forget that all that Mammoth once was. Oh, how fortuitous that we should meet. For you, who have heralded the winds of change for all Mammoth, I have a favor to ask. There are butterflies near Sina Joanna that glow a soft blue. Not the giant beasts, but rather small, flittering creatures, swift and clever. Catching them may prove more taxing than you anticipate, but I would be eternally grateful if you could bring me 3. One, two, three, four, five, six. find the butterflies. The very ones. We released a flutter of these during the exchange of matrimonial vows to celebrate a couple's new journey together. Joanna in particular is regarded as sacred. The butterflies that live there are thus prized above all for such ceremonies. They say the contrasting wings, when pressed together in rest, embody the joining of two lovers from different clans and the everlasting devotion between them. No symbol could be more auspicious, especially when delivered by the hands that have borne new possibility to our city. You and the third promise have done more for us than you will ever know. These butterflies are sure to bring every happiness to the couples they bless. Hey, you, outsider, you've been in Mamuk for some time now, but have you paid the proper respects yet? The spirits of our greatest warriors inhabit the guardian statues you see throughout the city. Fail to demonstrate your goodwill, and they're likely to brand you an enemy of the people. You ought to make an offer before that happens. Go and bring me some of the hobigo leaf and boonwall bramble that grows nearby. I'll even mark your map with where to find them. They're the easiest to spot where the light grows brightest. Even an outsider like you couldn't miss them. Do. Oh, there you are. It's about the same distance. Well, did you find the right flora? Good. With this, we make offerings of incense to the respective Hobigo and Bunwa statues. There was a time when we offered food, but scarcity from the war drove many to risk our guardian's ear for but an extra mouthful. Some of the more devout went so far as to lace offerings with poison to punish thieves. Of course, this is only quickened the seeds of mistrust amongst our people until the reigning Otriarch declared that only smoke be offered thereon. I understand. I underestimated you, outsider. In exchange for your efforts, I will personally ensure that your incense burns upon the plinths of our heroes, and your name is remembered as a friend of Mumuk. Please, miss, you have to stop my husband. Ever since the Otriarch declared the end of the blessed siblings, my husband has been overcome with grief. When I woke this morning, he was nowhere to be found. A neighbor saw him headed to Sino Januraja, but I am too weak to follow him. Please, stop him from crossing the Sino. Find him and tell him to seek the sun. He'll remember himself, I'm sure. You're the third promises. Leave me be. I'm going to meet them. They're calling for me. Ever since we decided to abandon our teachings, I've been able to hear them. The young, bright voices calling me to Sky Deep Sea Note. Get my keyboard. How do you know that phrase? My wife, of course. In Memuk, the faithful teach each other to seek the sun during our darkest moments, as a reminder not to become discouraged, to look up to the light that awaits us in the forests above. Now my wife would have me lift my head again. I must return to Mumuk. I need to speak with her. That's just an airship, that's cool. Fuzzy Pickles. Good name. Alright. My husband arrived home safely. Thank you, stranger. Thank you. I'm sure you noticed, but our union was arranged in accordance with the old teachings. After everything we gave and everything we lost, the news that it would amount to nothing was too much for my husband to bear. The children he might have reared still haunt him, as they do me. It is mourning we must endure together as partners. I hope we can now at least put our griefs to words. You look like you're not afraid of a little manual labor. We need azure crystals from sea nails, but our usual helpers are busy reforming the city. Regardless of what the city does, we still got Najul to grow. I'll lend you my hammer, so if you can go and break me 2 chunks of azure crystal, I'd be much obliged. That was quick. Did you find the crystals? I'll be taking my hammer back, please. Perfect. Putting these crystals in a reservoir enhances the water's energies, resulting in sweeter nodule. Incidentally, enhanced water also makes the peels grow brighter. Could be the tree of living's light's influence. Outsiders can find the glowing peels unnerving, but they do you no harm. We've been eating nodule for centuries without any adverse effects. What's on the inside is more important than appearances anyway. And so long as we have little else to eat, my nodule had better be as delicious as they come. I'm sorry to trouble you, but could I ask for your help? As Mamuk begins to tread a different path, so should Golmagic Grove. Or so I think, probably. The thing is, I'm not so sure. I'd like to hear what hopes the people have for the Grove's future, but I'm afraid they wouldn't be honest if I asked. No one wants to upset the Najul keepers after all. Do you think you could ask around for me? Goldman Jack Grove. Hmm. On one hand, on the one hand, I'd say they should expand their operations, but that would be more difficult than it sounds. Even the smallest trees in the forest are nigh impossible to fell, so clearing more space would be difficult. Not much of a suggestion after all, I'm afraid. If the offer of foreign crops still stands, I think our grove workers should be the ones to cultivate them. Their experience in growing natural makes them well suited to the job. None know our soil better, and I know they will do us proud. The grove's future. Well, the natural they grow are instrumental to our society. Both the fruit and the leaves can be used for cooking and trade. So my only thought is that they should keep up the good work and grow lots of natural. So, what did they say? People really do think about our future. That's heartening to hear. Mammook's food supply can be a touchy subject. We're not supposed to talk about it. But in times of great shortage, the Otarch trades natural leaves to Ixbriax in exchange for provisions. Going forward, I want to make sure Mumuk always have plenty to eat, but what piece of evidence do you think I should prioritize? There's no need to decide now. Keep growing lots of food. I see. By engaging with others, Galmagic Grove can find its own way forward alongside Mamuk. Thank you for helping me. I feel a lot better about the future now. You're part of the third partner's retinue, aren't you? Not many could stand a chance against Gula Ja in combat, shade or not, been eager for a chance to take the measure of you. The young warriors who once trained here have long since left the forest in search of work, but Whetstone still has plenty of fighting spirit. Sure, we're all getting on in years, but we fought hand in hand with the Exbrel during the war. Our scales are stronger than steel. Care to test your mettle against Mamruk's finest? I'll gather my comrades and meet you north of here. When you're ready, come find us, and once victory has been decided, we'll meet back here. A victory worthy of your accolades, stranger. I only hope my hip makes a full recovery. Whetstone was once a gathering of young blood eager to sharpen their scales, to be young again. I suppose our time on the field is well and truly done. Now we must do what we can to pass on our knowledge to those who would learn it. You have my thanks. My comrades and I will learn from our battle, and see that Whetstone owns the scales of many a young warrior to come. Okay. Last quest of the map. You've seen your share of battle, I'd wager. My friend could use the help of someone like you. He should be just south of here. Look for a dope road down on his luck. Mosul Jaw sent you. Oh, thank goodness. My faithful Weavery was injured on the job recently, so I thought I'd catch him some fly agarics as a treat to cheer him up, if only a little. Only there's a reason I never hunt without my trusted Weavery besides me. Those damn pests have been running me up and down the forest all morning. Could you capture a couple of fly agarics in my stead? Once you tire them out, trap them in these nodule sacks. killed it. Shit. Okay, so you gotta weaken it, and then... Oh, okay. Pokemon. Do you have the fly, Agrix? What a relief. Now my big boy can have something tasty to snack on. A dope bro who can't even care for his wyver is, well, a laughing stock. Not only are we dope bro few in number, but we're physically no match for Rubingo, and magically inept compared to Bournois. That's why our blood was never considered for blessed siblings. So long as we have our wyvers, we have a place besides the others. Which is why I want mine to recover as soon as he can. I'd best hurry home and make sure he does. Thank you for your help, stranger. Found my friend, I take it. I won't say prejudice against Dobro doesn't exist, but so far as I'm concerned, we all have our strengths and weaknesses. Neither Brunois nor Hobingo can ride wyvers like they do. Regardless, I hope his wyver recovers soon. I know how much he cares for it. Okay. I'm actually gonna call it here since last episode was like 20 minutes over, but it's also a good place to stop. I cleared the whole map. I'm happy with myself. So thank you for joining me. I appreciate you. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.